Hey everyone, Jake here, and today I'm starting a new series in WoW. I'm calling it the Level 1 Challenge, because as you can see, I have a Level 1 character, and I've locked his experience, so I can't level up, and I'm going to see how far I can go with this character. I've given him pretty good gear, a lot of heirlooms, enchanted some of this stuff, and I have my limitations. The only heirloom ring that I have unlocked is the intellect one, which isn't great for a hunter, but it's a lot better than nothing. So I decided to go with a hunter for this series because they've always had a good reputation for being able to solo stuff pretty easily. And at level 1 you don't really have much choice in the way of professions. First aid is really all I can focus on so far, and I already got a head start on that. To start off the challenge, we're just going to be heading to L1 Forest, and we're going to see how we handle the human starting zone. Mainly because I don't want to go all the way back to the dwarf starting zone. Alright, we just arrived in Goldshire. I guess we can see if anybody here wants to give us a challenge in a duel. Not really many low-level characters. We'll see about this guy. Whoa, he just leveled up, so we can handle it. Yeah, sure. Oh, it started. Okay. Alright, this isn't too hard. So, oh, he hits pretty hard though. We almost got him. I guess we weren't really playing at top of our game, either of us, but the fact that we almost took out a level 9 player who is also decked out in heirloom gear, that's a pretty good sign for us. This guy's pretty big. So as we're pulling in Northshire Abbey right here, I want to point out how important it is that you have this one haste on the white ring. Thanks to this, we're over 40% haste. Alright, first quest. Kill 6 Blackrock Warriors. So, on a normal character, these things already die in like 2 hits, so this isn't much of a challenge. Obviously. Neither are the orcs. But these guys are only level 1, so we'll step up our game pretty soon. Hello. Okay, so this quest gives us a belt that is just as much armor as the one we already have.
Safe travel.
And I feel like the one we already have looks cooler, so I'm just going to keep wearing it. Oh yeah, I forgot to put a shirt on. There, that's a little more decent. Okay, so we can't even get the next quest because you have to be level 2. So we're done questing now. Although I do know that the last quest in this zone takes you to kill this orc who's like level 4 or 5 across the stream over here. So we'll go see how hard he is. Alright, Kurtok the Slayer. Well, this friend right here wasn't really much of a challenge. But, you know, he's 2 levels higher. And he's important. He has a little exclamation point by his face, so we'll see what he can do. Nothing. Alright, before we leave Northshire for good, let's see if we can find another low-level player that's a little closer to our level. Level 3? We can probably take it. Dueling isn't allowed here. That's disappointing. Alright, so Go to Elwyn Forest, pick some flowers, find tougher enemies to kill, like this cut purse. She actually wasn't very tough. I don't think me or my pet dropped below 100% health. But level 5, that's only, you know, 4 levels higher than us, so maybe level 8, 10 is more our speed. Well, here's a level 6. 2 hits, dead. Another level 6, dead. So 2 level 6s isn't even good enough to take us out. So we clearly need more formidable opponents. And nothing is going to stop me from picking these flowers right here. Not even this small army of wolves just chasing me all the way over here. See if my pet can get it. Well, he doesn't want to attack, so I'll just one-shot it instead. That works too. Okay, so I'm not going to waste any time. We're just going straight to Hogger. I think it's pretty likely we can take him on. And if we can kill Hogger, then we can kill anything in Elwyn Forest, and we clearly need to go somewhere else to get a challenge. Alright, so we're pulling into Forest Edge. Level 9 Knoll right there. Level 8 Bear. I'll just keep going. They're not really giving us any trouble yet. Heading for 3% of our health. Okay, this... well, they're gonna de-aggro, so it's not even that big of a deal. Oh, 4 hits to kill. Okay, so maybe now I should actually start being careful pulling big groups like this. Here's Hogger. And one of his friends. We'll take this guy out first. We'll just let him hit us for a little bit. Okay, so he's doing some damage, but not nearly as much as us. Alright, he's calling in the ads. I guess I'll kill them. It's pretty clear we're gonna kill him right now, so. Yep, and there we go. The Hogger is done, so I guess Westfall is up next. Alright, this right here will be a good test. A rare enemy. So, these enemies are usually tougher than your average mob. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing very much damage at all. Still looks like I got this under control though. Yeah, I probably don't even need to pop my racial right there. Oh wow, actually started hitting me pretty hard, but we got it. So that's probably one of the toughest enemies in Westfall that we're going to find, actually. I don't know if I should be disappointed or happy. Alright, so yeah, the undead enemies are still back here. Oh, pulled 3, which might be a problem. Just gonna backpedal like a pro. Alright, I'll just accept my fate. And I actually have to do a corpse run through the dead mines. This really brings back memories. Okay, so the undead area might be tricky because there's multiple enemies in a tight area. So it might say that's too much for level 1. And I know you can't actually zone into the dead mines at level 1, but I think it's level 10. I just want to check because I would like to at least give it a shot at some point. Yep, level 10. So maybe in the future. Anyways, that's all for this video. I think we got off to a pretty good start. We did really well in Westfall, actually. Pulling enemies in packs is going to be a problem, obviously, but maybe individually we can take on some more enemies in Red Ridge or maybe even beyond. So I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.